Welcome back to the channel, and today my friends and I have all built soapbox tracks based around the theme IRL, which in case you're unfamiliar stands for in real life. So my interpretation of that was to build something that resembled a realistic scenario, at least as realistic as I could make it given the pieces that I have to build with. So this is essentially the aftermath of an earthquake. So you can see the roads all destroyed. We've got traffic cones. We even got, this is a checkpoint that is like fallen through or busted out through the ground here. We've got buildings that are collapsing or mid-collapse. It doesn't really make sense if it's aftermath and they're still collapsing, does it? But, you know, ignore the logic. Then we've got tunnels. Tunnels with cave-ins and a bunch of damage and stuff. You gotta get through these tunnels. You gotta jump over gaps in here. And then you actually get into a forest section. And of course, because of the earthquake, the trees are falling over. There's some obstacles in the way. And then we finally get to the end, and there's a nice little grotto or something. I don't know what they're called. Just the checkpoint's at the end over here. So there's only a couple of difficult things about this, but other than these few parts, it shouldn't be that hard. So one of the first things, you don't want to get clotheslined by that lamp that's fallen over. And then this is probably the hardest part right there, is just getting that jump nice. It's really easy to just go flying off in a weird direction. And the second hardest part is just lining your wheels up here. Ugh. Didn't do the best job there, but also not the worst because I made it. And if you do all that right, you should maintain enough speed to get up through here. And this is not my best time. You can definitely maintain more speed because yeah, there are no more speed boosters other than the very, very beginning of the track. So you have to make sure that you maintain a decent amount of speed. And you can jump over, land on the log there, and just avoid all the spiky trees and branches trying to trip you up as you go through here. And then when you make it onto the final log here, just hope you have enough speed to make the jump and in for the finish. So this is probably the most time I've put into a course, and the sad thing is 95% of that time was just aesthetics pretty much, not even the actual course itself. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's hop into a public lobby and see how everyone else does on it. All right, you guys ready for my IRL themed track?
Already, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
indeed.
It's called Aftermath because we're kind of in the aftermath of an earthquake of sorts or something. So
Okay.
good luck navigating.
Yo.
What city is this exactly? I'd like to check on Google Maps.
Zeep-
It looks
Zeep
like
City.
San Francisco.
Zeep Town.
Do we have GPS coordinates? Can we
I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem IRL enough for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No, it exists. It's in real life.
this is awesome.
How do you turn
Yeah,
off all the players again?
I spent
Sorry.
way too much time on the aesthetics of this.
V or B, I think. I think it's V from no. Yeah, V.
B is everything.
Yeah, B is names.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ah.
I can see now. Oh my gosh, the details.
Dude, yeah, seriously,
Yeah,
the details
I kind
are
of went.
awesome.
I don't understand.
I put
Where
too
am I-
much time.
Where
Yeah,
do I
you
go to
gotta
the
find the
tunnel?
way first, and then once you find the way, it shouldn't be too hard.
Find the way.
All right, I
know
set
the
up a
way.
time. It's not the best time, but I want to go ahead and take a look at
All right.
what everyone
all right.
else is doing.
That's a good time. 52, not too long. I like it.
You have no
Pretty much-
idea how long the course is. You
Ah.
have no context of what's a good time or not.
No, I mean like it's a good time in the sense that I like tracks that are like
Oh,
a minute long.
okay.
It's not
I
like
see.
2 minutes. Of
I thought
figuring
you were
out-
saying that I put down a good time for my course. I'm like, you have no idea. What are you talking about?
Listen, man, I'm just trying to hype you up, all right?
Oh, that's actually a hole that goes. I thought that went to a spot I could go. It goes off the map. Oh, I see.
Ah!
Oh, did you try to go straight
Log?
through the intersection?
I tried. No, I tried to go through the left tunnel. The left.
Oh, yeah.
the left-
No, you're not supposed to go through the left tunnel.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
no, I noticed
forest
that.
now.
Yeah, the forest, some trees fell over in the forest, so be careful. The earthquake did have a bit of an effect on the forest as well. This is nice. Nice seeing everybody
Tree falls
just...
in the
Oh,
forest
Dapper,
is-
you okay,
Wow.
Dapper? Dapper, what's
no,
wrong?
No, I'm not okay.
He was going like 0 miles an hour.
Dude,
just
I was
stuck.
going 0 miles an hour on the trail as well. I'm just like going for a nice leisurely stroll.
Yeah,
Like I'm not even racing at that point.
yeah, you should be able to maintain like 60 if you do a good job getting through the tunnels.
Okay, okay.
I like how some people are still going left in the tunnels.
Right?
They haven't figured that out.
My thing was I couldn't go over that log very well, so I just kind of like
Which
waddled
one?
over the log. Am I not supposed to do that?
He's like, what log?
What log?
You took a wrong turn.
Well, no,
man.
there's two different log sections. There's one at the end and there's one kind of in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, the one in the middle of the forest is the one I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. You're supposed to be able to get enough air to get over that one if you have speed.
Okay, I just did it. Perfect.
Nice.
Except hopefully I don't die in the same branch that I died on before.
All right, got a
gonna
better
fail
time
me.
that time.
Ah,
Here we go. Now I got some speed.
Yeah. So fun backstory about the building of this track. I initially was just gonna build it as like, oh, there's a road. It's a bunch of road work happening in the city.
right.
And then I just ended up making stuff so destroyed that I'm like, this is more of an earthquake than a road work.
The building's just like half falling over.
Exactly.
Yeah, road work.
Well, the
world's
buildings were
worst
actually an
truck company?
afterthought. All the buildings were upright at first, and I'm like, well, since
Right.
I'm going with the earthquake theme, the buildings probably shouldn't look so good. So then I started messing with them.
Nice. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, and then I decided to go to a forest because I was tired of building the city. I'm like, I do not want the rest of this course to be a bunch of buildings.
Oh man.
So like, we're going
Why?
into the forest after this. We need to go somewhere else.
Yep.
I feel like I'm missing something. I came in at like 10 miles an hour again.
I don't know if I'm supposed to make that last log jump or if I'm like supposed to just go off the side and
You should have enough speed to make it.
Listen.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
I
think
did
you
it, I
need
did it, I
brake.
made it.
I don't think you need to use brakes anywhere for this
No,
course.
I don't think so.
So you should be able to get through it without slowing down, and like you should be able to do it without skidding anywhere or like losing a vast amount of speed from anything that you do.
Right.
So if you do a nice run, then yeah, that should be what happens.
Excellent.
But yeah, you still should be able to get to the end, even if you don't do a perfect run.
Yeah, because you can just go off the side of the log there and,
Mhm.
and just crawl your way in.
Of course, work.
I thought I got a much better time, but apparently I'm 13.
It would have been a good time at the beginning, maybe.
Right.
Man,
Yeah, this is really cool. I like it.
Yeah, this is neat.
thank you.
See if I can put down a time here though.
Right?
Oh. Wait,
Yeah.
so do you go off the jump or do you miss the first pothole?
Huh? which part are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Am I not supposed to turn left, like right at the beginning?
Yeah, to the intersection, you take a left, and then yeah, you go off the jump over the pothole.
Okay.
Yeah,
I take both jumps. I don't
Think-
I don't know if that's the right thing, but I take both jumps.
yeah, and
I'm
then you
going
should be able to
around.
jump over the signs into the tunnel. That's probably one of the harder parts is that
It
jump
is,
because it's a
yeah.
rocky jump, so there's a little bit of luck on how you bounce off of it. But ideally, you shouldn't touch any of the signs, and then you'll maintain a lot of speed.
Right.
I find if you do aim just right in between the signs, you can fit in between them, even if you don't get enough height.
Beautiful.
Whoops. I
Oh
turned
gosh.
sharp. Oh.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm beating somebody uphill.
Yeah, so that first jump into the tunnels and then the two bars that you have to ride are probably the two hardest parts, and then the rest of it is just basic obstacle avoidance, I think.
I have one-wheeled bars. I've only gotten both wheels on it once. I just kind of
Yeah,
one-wheeled it.
it's tough to line up, especially you're on keyboard.
Yeah, that's true. But I realized the other day that keyboard players are in fact superior to controller players. Because guess what? If my nose is itchy, I can scratch it. If your nose is itchy, you're screwed.
Actually, you don't
No.
really use your right hand that much.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. Unless you need to do arms up. It's kind of in
I
here.
don't know,
It hasn't
guys.
been
I don't
saying
know.
much.
Yeah, I'm
Didn't they teach
trying
you
to-
in driving school both hands on the controller?
just trying to nail this first jump over the signs. That's where I'm losing all my delta.
Yeah, try to, if you go straight on with the tunnel, aimed in the middle of the signs, I find that that's the safest area
Yeah,
to
like
hit that
that's
thing.
just the only spot where I lose delta, and then just
Yeah. But yeah, if you hit a
maintaining enough
sign,
speed through the rest of it.
Yeah, if you make contact with the sign, you're definitely not at your optimal.
Yeah.
Little nick, and it sends you off on a different trajectory.
Yeah.
And then you want to like turn as little as possible through the rest of it. So it's just trying to like, you know, make that work.
Yeah.
The trick is to make like tennis player sounds, you know, when you're doing jumps, like, you know, and then you'll make it.
Well, like I'm like 4 seconds off the lead right now, so it's, you know, I'm clearly they got some crazy speed coming through this tunnel section.
Ah, I got decapitated by the lamppost.
Oh yeah, that happens if you don't turn sharp enough.
Oh, scary.
All right, man, they got
Yeah,
sub
right.
50s.
There we go.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
what I'm
it.
saying. They got some
Nice.
49s there.
Yeah, sub 50 is pretty legit.
Number 27. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm 19,
Yeah.
man. The roll is hard. What roll? Oh, rail. Okay, I'm like, is there a roll I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah, the rail is kind of hard.
Yeah. But it's nice because you can still like grind through it even if you don't make it both wheels on. So
Yeah, if you do a decent run through the tunnels, you shouldn't go below 60, even as you get to the top of the hill.
right. That's how fast I go. I go about 70, but then I think I lose a lot of speed in the forest.
Hmm.
I forgot to put on those intermediates, you know.
Oh my god, I found a mini cheese.
Out of mini cheese. Are you gonna do it?
I went on the sidewalk and then I jumped over the side.
Oh, really? Is that
Yeah,
doable with the?
Yeah, I jumped up on the sidewalk and then I jumped back through.
Does it actually like save you time, or is
Oh
it
my
like?
God.
GG. Man, that's
Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And it is GG. Yeah, really awesome map, dude. Love it.
Oh, I just ruined a good run, man.
Oh,
I was gonna
Oh, no.
probably break my record there, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm slower
Whoops.
than my first run, so I don't have high hopes for this.
Yeah, I couldn't get any faster than my first like completion. It was just every time after that I
Yeah.
was screwed up somewhere.
It was an awesome track though.
Thanks.
Love the details. That was crazy.
Yeah, so you know when the earthquakes happen and stuff falls over, just like real life.
Right. Or just a really bad construction company comes through.
Yep. Well, thanks for playing my real life track. Definitely go check out their channels to see their real life tracks. I'll leave links down in the description below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.